Hello and welcome to another video of Midwest Container Home. Today the weather is much better. Snow has melted for the most part, but it's very muddy. So as you can see, there's a little bit of daylight in here today, and I came here a little earlier than most days. I took out the tractor because work goes on. So I'm continuing to form the concrete columns. So I needed to start working on the last two ones today, and the tractor was in the way, so I had to get it out. So that's the view from outside. Let me give you a view that you've probably already seen. So this is the view of the garage that I have boarded up so that I can walk down here when it's cold. Still very cold on the inside, but much different from the cold on the outside. Well, but before I continue, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit the subscription button so you can follow what we're doing and keep track of our evolution here. So yeah, so I had 4 more to do. In the last video I had done 1 in the garage on the other side over there. So let me go back there and see if there's sufficient amount of lighting so you can see. I've already formed the 6 structural supports, or 6 concrete columns on this side. There they are. They have been formed, still have to be leveled. So as I was saying, go ahead and subscribe. It is the red button. Subscribe and share the channel so we can continue to share what we're doing. Hopefully it will motivate someone else out there. We have been motivated by what others have put on YouTube, so we would like to pay it forward. That's one of the reasons why we broadcast these things. I'm usually a very shy person. I'm usually a very camera shy person. I don't like to put so much out there, but because I learned it from others, I feel a moral obligation to share what I'm doing as well. If anyone can learn something from it, I don't know how much you can learn, but if at least, you know, it can motivate someone, I think we would have done our part. We would have paid it forward. It's all about paying forward. So what we're doing by sharing all these things and posting what we're doing is a way for us to pay forward to those whose videos we have been watching this whole time as we thought about building on our own. To those who are construction workers, professionals, and engineers, I have to apologize to you guys because the way I'm framing these things, the way I'm doing certain things, doesn't really do justice to your profession. So I hope you forgive me on that. So yeah, that's what we're doing. It's not aesthetically pleasing at all. It doesn't look nice or beautiful at all. That's not the goal. The goal is to make sure the house is solid. The goal is to make sure the house doesn't fly if the wind blows. The goal is to make sure that the house is safe. So when I go to bed at night, I can actually close my eyes and sleep. That's really what the goal is in everything that I'm doing. To those who are engineers, there are some parts where you will feel that I'm overbuilding, and that will be true. Because I'm not an engineer, I'm not a technician, I am seriously overbuilding. I'm doing things that are not necessary. I could tell it is not necessary. But to have a peace of mind, I'm doing it because I don't have the exact calculations that will be needed to do things exactly the way they should be. So there's a lot of overbuilding going on, and I'm aware of that. That's the plan, and I'm okay with it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like I said, not very good looking for the eye, but in the end, I will be able to go to bed and sleep, not worrying about my family, not worrying about, something falling and hurting one of my kids or wife or my wife. So I want to make sure that I'm really reinforcing these things. So the support structures, concrete columns. So those are the two that are remaining. They are not perfectly aligned. That's not really the goal, to be aligned, because it's just a footing. So it's spread enough to be able to cover the entire surface that I need. They don't really need to be aligned with each other, but when they're up, they will be aligned. They will be aligned to the entry columns, the two columns at the garage door entrance. So that's what I'm doing. That's the update for today. Once again, please subscribe and share massively. We really would like to put out there what we're doing to get some feedback also. So I have a few people who have reached out to me privately and shared some thoughts with me, made some comments, gave me some tips that I didn't know about. So please continue to do that. Feel free to put that under the video if you want to. But if you're more of a private person, please reach out to me and let me know. Thank you. And this was another update from Midwest Container Home. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.